The only form of engage is still like Anivia wall or the tidal wave, which will be blocked by Gorilla. So, and now, because there is no Ashe on the side of the ROX Tigers, they don't have any engage either.
Firstly, affect Finger and how he's going to be going in the rest of this game. Bang going to have to flash away. Nice block there by Wolf to eat the Q, but it looks like he might go down. Has to use the flash of his own with Peanuts here. Bengi arriving just a little bit too late, maybe? That's going to be the exhaust coming out onto Prey, who is now just way too far forward. He's going to go down. That's first blood. Wolf kind of takes that one away from Bang, so it's a little bit questionable. But they turn this one around. The collateral damage not going to be enough to finish off Gorilla. He's going to dash backward and flash away.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, on the bottom side, here comes Bengi and Smeb. He's got a good amount of sustain, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. The next move does connect onto Bengi, and there it is, the collateral damage, and a flash forward underneath the tower, and Faker's just going to solo out Cry. And I think the stage is set for the rest of this match.
Let's take a look at that again. Now, Cry has his Go Stop, does get hit by the Flash Frost right after the Glacial Storm, so takes the crit damage, quote unquote.
He just lands and jumps straight in.
Yep, okay. I mean, Cry, I don't know whether he had his W up or not right there, because he was able to move after the stun.
He had his flash.
Which, well, yes, he did have his flash.
Bend them to your will.
All right, well, Smeb is here.
Oh, okay, well, he's going to try to jump onto Bang. Gorilla's there as well, but he pops on the hunt, has Spell Shield, and he's going to be fine. And now Duke's arriving, actually. Parallel Convergence coming out, so not going to catch a stun. Wolf on the other hand, getting a bit of damage as that Hemo Plague does come down, and Prey arriving, throwing out the culling will chip down Bengi a little bit, but nothing's going to happen.
Why would you flash to apply concussive blows against a Sivir? It's not going to land. She has Spell Shield. She will Spell Shield before the 4th proc happens.
He's really mad.
He is, clearly. Your form of engage is Flash Braum.
Oh, well, they're going to try something here as the teleport comes in. Peanut will get the knock-up onto Bang. Looks like he's just going to go down. Oh, flashes away, but flash carry, or follow-up there by Prey will find the kill. So they do execute on something.
All right, well, we do have a second dragon now taken by SKT.
Yeah, and I think that's pretty much going to be the end of the story here.
Unnecessarily committing to that. They're not set up already at the buff, so Smeb is able just to get into the pit with his ultimate up for free onto 3 people, and that should never happen. He should never even be able to close that gap on the objective, but Faker was slow on the rotation to get into the top lane river, and then they're able just to be picked off and slowly whittled away by the area of effect damage from ROX.
Yeah. Really odd decision making to go pretty much all in on the Rift Herald.
Now SKT just continuing trying to get this pick.
Oh, well, they find Gorilla. Over the wall comes Bengi. The line not going to connect, but it doesn't matter. Bang finishes him off. Now Peanut knocked up into the air with the bubble. They should be able to finish him off as he goes over the wall, and they do. Bang finding the kill.
Very smart, methodical play from SK Telecom.
Yep, now going straight over onto this Baron. It's still 25 seconds before Peanut comes up. 4 seconds on Gorilla, but the odds of them getting in there in time are pretty slim to none. We can see Smeb's going to push up, try to deal some damage. Prey going straight into the face of Bengi, trying to kill him before the Baron smite comes through. You can see Bengi has to exit Duke as well. He takes a ton of damage, has to snap back with the ultimate. Goes over the wall, though. Can he find Prey? Close the distance. He doesn't have the flash, so he will have to back off, and he actually might go down here. Well, Smeb and Cry pinching around the sides. Bengi and Wolf trying to just retreat in the brush, but now they're going to get found out. Looks like they're not going to get anybody. They're actually going to be able to retreat successfully, but the Baron does not go down.
Yep, Tigers are playing this well, too.
Yep, oh, but big fight coming out into the mid side. Gorilla does still stop the tidal wave with the Unbreakable. It's going to get caught by the bubble, and he goes down. Bengi able to finish him off with the collateral damage. Looks like Cry on the run, trying to answer with some damage. He layered out the Hemo Plague, did catch a couple members, but the damage is going to be all but negligible here from the side of SK Telecom. Here they get healthy. Cry as well. Be working on an HP bar. Smeb's going to get stunned up. The bubble comes in as well. Bang goes straight onto him, trying to take him out, but the Zonius comes through just in time to keep himself alive. Tries to flash away, but he doesn't really create much distance, and he falls. Bengi finding that kill. Now Cry coming forward, trying to get onto Bengi and Duke, who are both relatively low, but that's going to be the snap back from Duke with the ultimate. And suddenly ROX are just going to have to go ahead and exit up this mid lane. From Duke, who's been managing these side lanes, the waves quite nicely. That bottom one getting ready to bounce back a little bit, but he's been working that top one up toward the tier 2, which has already taken a significant chunk of damage. The TP's going to come through here from Smeb, though. Can they find a big Bang? Already taking a lot of damage. The Hemo Plague comes down, and Cry sitting in that Sanguine pool to try to finish him off, but it's not going to be enough. So they pull the trigger. They're not able to find the kills, but this could open up the Tigers to go for this Baron.
Yeah, they took no damage from all of that because of Cry's engage. And Cry is doing much better on this Vladimir this game than we saw from Koro last game. He's hitting actually most of his AoE.
Yep. See Bengi chunk out the half HP. They're going to try to pressure this one out. Parallel convergence goes into the Baron pit. The wall already used. Baron being whittled down. Duke's going to go forward, trying to get onto Smeb. But Bengi's taking a hell of a lot of damage from that Swain at the same time, and Faker has to kite back. They do find an opening onto Prey and Gorilla as they go down. A double kill for Bang, but he's just getting jumped on by Peanut and Smeb. Still able to find one kill. Meanwhile, on the other side, Cry getting pitched on by 4 members of SK Telecom, goes into the pool, but it doesn't matter. He's going to get burned out by the Ignite, and now it's just Smeb all on his lonesome. No amount of sustain is going to save him from this fate. He is going to go down, gets locked up by the parallel convergence, and SK Telecom are going to find an ace. They only lose Bang, and they're going to take the Baron. He'll be pretty safe to stick down there. On the hunt gets popped as they spot Smeb. It's going to be a tidal wave coming through. He will get knocked up by this one. Automatically has to pop the Zonias as he's sitting inside of that Glacial Storm. Bengi, though, kind of in no man's land, has to go over the wall. They're going to chase with Prey. He's actually able to find the kill. Meanwhile, Duke goes to the backside, locks up Smeb and Gorilla with the parallel convergence. He's not going to get popped up by the bubble to get a ton of damage here from the rest of SK Telecom as Bang is just trying to fire off these crits, but he's not able to find a target right now. It doesn't matter though, as Duke goes straight into the backside onto 3 members of ROX, keeping them all busy, locking up Peanut with that parallel convergence, and then using the ultimate to keep himself alive. Faker pitching down from the top side, looking for the rest of these members. Cry acknowledging that he is a dead man, just going to go ahead and sacrifice himself as long as Prey and Peanut can make it out alive. Looks like they'll be able to do so, but SK Telecom are going to be able to take so much off of this push.
Yeah, they tried for that collapse right there, and ROX responded relatively well, especially considering that the 2 ultimates, the Sivir ult and the Nami ult, were used basically to catch Smeb, and all they got out of it was for him to use his Zhonya's active. So that was actually a pretty good fight for ROX to take, all things considered.
We can see this is SK Telecom starting up the Elder Dragon. ROX gonna have to try to get a fight here. Duke coming around the backside. Parallel convergence comes in. Will find 2 members. Peanut and Gorilla as they lock him up. Tidal wave coming in as well, but the Unbreakable will go ahead and delete that one. Duke takes a lot of damage, has to snap back with the ultimate to keep himself alive, but he's just running around the backside with the GA, getting ready to be blown. You can see Tigers are starting to pitch in on him. The rest of SK Telecom can't really come forward. Looks like they're just going to back off, go for the Elder Dragon, and let ROX just chase Duke around the map.
Duke solo! Actually dies to red buff burn.
Yeah, red buff burn coming through. Prey's still there to try to finalize the kill. That's going to be the TP coming through, as well as the Void Rush from Peanut. But look at that, Gorilla's already going to fall. Now the Elder Dragon is there. Duke still able to walk out alive against Prey.
Wow, that's ridiculous that Duke was able to get out of that one. But
and now push comes in here from SKT. 50% increased stats on the Infernal and Cloud Drakes, as well as, I believe, 90 extra damage per hit from that Elder. And you can see these structures are just melting as they continue this split. Duke's all alone in the top side, doesn't have the GA or the ultimate available right now, so he might be a little bit of in a precarious spot, but the rest of SK Telecom are just pushing into these Nexus turrets. The first one already whittled down to about 15% here. It will fall, and SKT are looking to end this game here at the 40-minute mark.
that's pushing on forward, slow as can be.
Well, Azonius comes down for Smeb, trying to stay alive. Tidal Wave not really going to catch anybody, but it doesn't matter because Bang just blows up Gorilla, and he just sits right in the front line on top of Smeb and Peanut, and he just doesn't give a damn. That's a triple kill going over to Bang to finish out this game as the last Nexus Tower falls. Prey gonna get caught. He's gonna go, no, he's just gonna save the fountain. There he goes. Big pop from Faker, takes him out with the E, and that's a 2-0 victory for SK Telecom. They didn't quite hit 4 times as many kills, but they got 3 times as many kills this time.